What'd you like the best overall about what you saw?
Shannon Brown. I thought he played well. I liked Devin Ebanks. He played pretty well tonight for us. Our defense in the third quarter picked it up.
You talked before the game about that you wanted to see more fluidity and guys playing together. Did you see any of that?
Yeah, we had some assists. We didn't get 20, but we were right there at the top. We led them in assists at least, and that's an important part. Rebounding wasn't that great tonight. They tied us in rebounding, but they were very active.
Bill, at one point you had Ron on the floor with 3 new guys who were in the triangle. Is that a sign, I guess, that Ron is comfortable enough to play with guys who are unfamiliar with the offense?
No, it is not a sign. He was hot, and so I left him in the ball game.
So do you have any confidence in him, though?
Oh no, he's gonna find his way out there, but he's still searching a little bit. But he's much better.
How was Kobe tonight? He was 2 for 10.
He looked better to us. Kobe looked better to us. He was 2 for 10. He didn't shoot the ball well, but he ran, like he's more fluid in his running, and it looks more like he's, starting to have a little bounce in his step and stuff like that. So I was pleased, even though he didn't shoot the ball very well.
When you look at what you have now, you've got a couple of days of practice finally, and then you've got some games at home this weekend. What's the emphasis moving forward this week?
Well, it's just to program us a little bit more for special situations, just the out of bounds and the things that you have to put in to, get the team ready for the season. That's what we're doing now. We're trying to, shore up our defense a little bit so we're a better defensive team. Some of the principles we have are still kind of enigma to our young guys. And then, I think our passing can get a little better. We're still working on that kind of thing.
Well, you mentioned the third.
Well, they're calling some strange things out there. I mean, Lamar got called for technical for holding his arm up too long. And, that's what they say is a new rule. And I said, well, what's the determining factor? How long is to be the arm up? And the other thing was they called it a delay of game, even though Brownie just put the ball down where he got called for travel, And then he said, no, we're not going to have any of that kind of stuff. I said, he didn't delay the game. He just put the ball down. That's not a delay of game. So he gave me a technical. So that's part of the new rules, too, I guess.
Phil, if Kobe is...
Matt admitted yesterday that he's still kind of thinking while he's out there, struggling a bit, trying to pick up on what's going on. How much does that energy that he plays with offset, I guess, in that learning?
Well, I like the way he played tonight. He played well enough. I played him with some of the starters tonight to let him get a feel with that group. And, I liked his slash. He ran well on the open floor, and those things are going to run him into some points. Defensively, he's going to help us out by just being aggressive, and he's active enough. Offensively, he'll start to pick it up. It's still young.
So if Kobe's still feeling his way back at the start of the season, and who do you turn to? Who do you expect to pick up some of that slack?
Well, right now I'm looking at Powell to play a little bit better than he is, and, he's still on vacation, and but he's coming around. I mean, he played. His stats were better than I thought when I came and looked at the stat sheet. But I thought he missed some real easy shots. His free throws, he can't seem to make 2 in a row right now. But he's got to be the next guy in line. And Lamar's in great shape, and I think he can play up to the level of regular season right now.
Can you talk about coming to Vegas? And I know, is it considered just another road trip, or is it a chance for some new guys and everybody to kind of bond and kind of have some fun as you get ready for the regular season?
Well, this is a place that they look forward to coming yearly, and we have so many fans in Las Vegas that it's like a home game for us. So, I mean, you could hear the introductions. Sacramento's booed, and this is the Maloof's hometown basically, and Sacramento shares this with us in many ways. So, we have a lot of fans, and we're grateful for it.
Thanks.
All right, guys, thank you.
Yeah, we're just going to clear out a little bit. Yeah.